Hey Canucks fans, Vasily Podkolzin has hit the ice in Vancouver and he's impressing everyone, especially Captain Bo Horvat. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, September the 10th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for Canucks Insight daily Canucks Insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Just finished a workout, and I thought before, instead of showering and getting ready for work and then doing this vlog on my way to work, I thought I'd do it now before I go up and shower, because I was putting in the work this morning with my trainer, Patrick, of Perform and Transform. You can learn more about him right in the description down below. But I was putting in the work this morning, just as Vasily Podkolzin has been putting in the work already since arriving to Vancouver over the long weekend. And if you've seen the thumbnail, it says, he looks like a man. And obviously, he looks like a man as opposed to, any other gender. But Bo Horvat right there, he's talking about how Podkolzin looked like on the ice in a training session. So we saw some footage. I guess they're out at UBC or another community rink. Probably UBC. Bunch of players, as the players slowly get into town. Again, these are informal, non-sanctioned workouts. No coaches there. But of course, guys want to get on the ice and feeling good. So the Canucks put out a 1 minute highlight video of Vasily Podkolzin on the ice, and they showed everything from his wicked shot, his one-timer, to his puck handling, to his work ethic, to his skating. Didn't see much about passing, but it's hard to show passing in a good way in a highlight video when you're not really playing a game, but you know what I mean. It was a really, really good taste, a good peek at Vasily Podkolzin's skill level. So Bo Horvat was saying the right things as you expect him to, but he seemed genuinely impressed with Puglanders, I combined Podkolzin and Hoglander. You can tell I'm still lightheaded from a workout. He was very impressed with Podkolzin's work ethic, how hard he worked with his skill. He even mentioned his skating, and that's one thing that people have said Podkolzin's maybe one of his weaker points is his skating, a bit of a weird, awkward, choppy stride, kind of like Petey's actually, but it just or maybe not as efficient as say most skaters. But I'm not too worried about that. But most importantly, what Horvat said was that Podkolzin, he looks like a man. He doesn't look like a junior player or somebody who can't step in on the ice right away. So he was talking about how ready Podkolzin is. And he should be. Podkolzin has been playing in the KHL for the past 2 or 3 seasons. Actually, 3 seasons. Remember when the Canucks drafted him, I think he'd already played a year in the K or was about to play in the K, because then he had another 2 years to play in the KHL after the Canucks drafted him on June 21st. 2019. I know that because I was there, and you know the story. I had to go to my son's aftergrad that night, pulled an all-nighter. That's the kind of thing I do as a good dad. Anyways, we're not talking about my fatherhood. We're talking about Vasily Podkolzin. So we already knew that he had 2 years to kind of get better, get bigger, get more mature, get more experience in the KHL. And the Canucks are, quite frankly, going to be much better for it. Like Horvat said, he doesn't look like a junior player. So i.e. someone that just got drafted this season or last season and then maybe comes in a little bit scrawny or a little bit, still have to develop their body. No, Podkolzin is there. He listed at 6'1", I think at about 195, 200 pounds. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And just the way he carries himself, you can see on the highlights, he looks like a bigger body. The way he's controlling his body, the way I'm just watching right now, the way he's doing one-timers, the way he is skating around cones and that I don't know what you call it, that flat bar that you have to kind of put the puck underneath. It's kind of funny. They kept showing him scoring on Martin Jones, who as you guys know is from here and is working out with the guys likely before he travels as well. So, So a couple of things I want to say. This gets me excited. I think Podkolzin and Garland, those are the 2 guys that I'm really excited to see this season. Garland because, we already know what he can do at the NHL level, and we can't see what he's going to do here. Podkolzin, we don't know what he's going to do at the NHL level, but I think we're all intrigued. I think we're all excited because like I said, and like Bo Horvat said, he's a man coming here already. And it's not like he's a young kid in a man's body. No, he's 21 years old, wherever he is now, because like I said, got drafted 2 years ago. So I looked to him to make a huge impact in training camp. And I kind of talked about this yesterday when I talked about, how Travis Green likes to slot guys kind of day one of training camp and then maybe stick with those combinations. That's why I'm really curious to see where Podkolzin starts. And some of you gave me some really good feedback on that video saying, yeah, you don't necessarily see Podkolzin starting on the third line with, for instance, Dickinson and Pearson. Rather, put him up on the second line with Bo, with Connor Garland, and then move Hoglander down to the third line, and you're fine. Hoglander's still good. Hoglander, remember, played with Pearson last season. So if you go Hoglander and Pearson on the third line with Dickinson, then really you're just swapping the center out in Dickinson for Horvat. But if you put Podkolzin on the second line, it gives that second line a bit more size, a bit more beef down the boards. And if you think that's important on a second line, then that kind of evens out the small guys a little bit. Then you kind of have PD on the top line, you have Garland on the second line, and you have then Hoglander on the third line. And again, I'm not saying that just because you're small, you're not good. Obviously, that's quite the opposite. But you still maybe have less concerns about how much size you have on the line overall. And I must admit, yes, I get it. It's a 1-minute highlight video. I get that they want to make Podkolzin look good. They want to get the fans excited about him. But guess what? It worked. I'm excited about him. And I would have no qualms, no issues, no problems with Podkolzin starting on the second line this season. Despite him being a rookie, he has played against men for the past 2 or 3 years in the KHL. Yes, it's not the NHL, but I'm very confident in Podkolzin's game. I'm sure he is confident in his own game. And I'm sure it sounds like Bo Horvat is confident in Podkolzin's game. And I guess the last thing, a couple people also mentioned on my video yesterday that Jim Benning has dropped hints that, Podkolzin is a guy who can play with Bo. Again, we're not just going to put them together just because the GM said something. But if they're showing videos already of Horvat talking about Podkolzin, if Benning is saying, back in the day, I could see him being a good player with Bo. And most importantly, if Podkolzin is showing the work and showing his skill and impressing early, then Travis Green might say, why not? Let's start him on the second line, sink or swim. So a lot of cool things to think about with Podkolzin. I'm super excited. That video got me excited. I wouldn't say it inspired me to do extra hard on my workout, but I'm not sure if I can do this going forward because I feel a little lightheaded as I'm speaking with you, but that's good. That means Patrick is working me hard. And if you notice, I'm wearing different glasses because these glasses have this weird little tip so they don't fall off my ears, if you know what I mean. But anyways, that's just I just noticed because my real glasses are over there. I forgot to swap them. Small things. You can tell I'm a little loopy right now. All right, Canucks fans, I can at least state this. In the comments below, let me know, how excited, are you even more excited that you saw that Podkolzin video, or have you been excited all along? Or are you still saying, hey, Clay, calm down, slow your roll. Let's give the guy a chance. Because after all, he's only a rookie. Then I would say, yeah, but Canucks have had 4 really good rookies in a row. Besser, Pettersson, Hughes, Hoglander. I think you could add Podkolzin, maybe Rathbone to that as well. So Canucks fans, in the comments below, let me know how excited are you about Vasily Podkolzin, and continuation from yesterday. Where do you think he should play? Not necessarily start training camp, but where do you think he should play this season based on what you know and how you're feeling? Shout out to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credible and Lucas Gates, and to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, Sim Alexander, I had to pause for a sec, Chris Seifert, Adam Brewfield, Shannon Hollingworth, and Andrew Chang. Thanks for your support as always, and thanks to the support of all members of all levels. Hero, Hall of Fame, Franchise, and All-Star, Franchise and Up, Zoom chat, 8 p.m. On Sunday, 8 p.m. on Sunday. I'll send that link out on the weekend, and then live stream for everyone at 10 p.m. So thanks again. If you want to become a member of this channel, click on the join button underneath this video or any of my videos, or on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Would love to have you as a member. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, become a member of this channel if you like to, leave a comment if you like to. I better go shower before I pass out. Leave a comment below. Vasily Podkolzin, how excited are you? Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.